was recently killed. And you will remember this, Lonzo. We've covered FOOLIO. I looked at the videos just to make sure, and we did about 2 or 3 videos on this FOOLIO guy back in the day. And the first one that we did, Lonzo, was when he decided to record a diss video from his ops gravesite. He did a whole full-on production right there at his ops gravesite. He had big old poster boards with a dead person on it. Very, very disrespectful. But to give you and everyone an idea before I get your opinion on this of what has gone down, he's been going at it with another crew, and I'm not saying that this crew is responsible, but hey, the crew is Young and Ace's crew, and they were going back and forth, diss song, disrespectful, up in the ante. Now, this dude, FOOLIO, who was killed just this past 48 hours, he had already survived 4 shootouts, Lonzo. The last one, he damn near lost his foot. He's been in a brace since his last shootout. And he was killed celebrating his birthday. He gave out his location to a lot of people. His location somehow got out there. They got kicked out of an Airbnb, moved the party to a Holiday Inn, and that is where he took his last breath. A lot of people are saying that he was backdoored. We're going to unpack this thing because there's a lot to unpack, but I guess the first question, Lonzo, does this point to karma, the bad energy that he was putting out? What do you think, man? We can't hear you, Lance. Can't hear you.
People play that diss game from time to time, and they find themselves in a volatile situation. And people have played it and kind of won. I think the only person I've seen play the diss game and actually kind of won was Tekashi. But these street cats ain't got his money, and they do it for street cred. And like I said, when you sent me the text, Instagram got him killed, because that's basically what you do it. They do it for. They do it for the like. They do it for the views, and they think it's because you didn't get caught or you didn't get killed the first 4 times that you got some kind of barrier around you that's bulletproof, and you can keep doing the same old thing without having a negative results. And obviously that's not the case. So I feel sorry for him, man. I really do. And I feel sorry for the brothers who think that is a way to success. But when you got a name like FOOLIO, shit, what you gonna do?
Yeah, let's unpack this a little bit. The songs, like I mentioned, that they were recording back and forth, they were so disrespectful, naming names, naming locations of where this person was shot, basically giving cops a blueprint of what was going on. A lot of the information that the police were gathering throughout these past 6 years that this has been going on has been going on through these songs. I mean, when I say I was on 9th Street and I busted at him and he missed me and I missed him, I mean, they get into detail, these drill rappers. And the cops are putting together every lead that they can to solve this. But talk to these youngsters, man, who think it's okay to just say stuff online, not knowing that, like your boy, when they played the Colors, they played the movie of Colors when he was on trial. They will paint a bad picture of you in court, dude.
Well, if you give them the paint, the brush, and the easel and the canvas, it's real. All you gotta do is throw some paint on the wall. Everything else is gonna speak for itself. And that's basically what happens, man. People don't realize every time you use your cell phone, it hits a cell tower, it pings. They know your location every time you dial your phone. You don't have to tell nobody where you are. It helps, makes it a little easier. But if they want to track you, they can find you just by your cell phone. Track the cell towers that your cell phone hits as you're making your moves. And to do that, to do something like this, and knowing you got an ops that's looking to kill you, one, it's not very bright, and it's really sad that somebody's that ignorant to think they can keep doing this. It's like playing like kids think, nan, you're on the freeway going, nan. All right. It's like a bullfighter. You know damn well at the same damn well at some point in time, that bull gonna get your ass. And that's what happened, Doc. Bull got him.
Yep.
It's hard. It's really hard, man. And I know it sounds really fucked up. It's really hard to have pity for somebody who intentionally does dumb shit. for attention. Maybe he got what he wanted. I don't. Some guys have death wishes. Okay, I don't know, man. But to do that consistently is a sign that you may have a death wish, and that's not something I understand or can even explain. But it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. You know, lots of people are saying it was a setup. You know, the YouTube police, the Reddit police, they are sitting behind their screens just like you and I are. They're piecing this thing together, and they're talking about, you know, talk to us about how much trouble someone could get, Lonzo, just by sending a text saying he's here at the Holiday Inn, come get him. People think they can send that and just walk away.
You know, it's amazing, man. People always want to blame somebody else for other people's stupidity. Okay, that man chose to do what he did on his own. Okay, YouTube police ain't got to do shit but sit behind their desk and watch this shit unfold. What they need to do is ban all gang activity on the fucking internet. That's what they need to do. They watch them. They'll ban me for saying what I'm saying. They won't ban you for doing dumb shit. Okay.
Facts.
They need to ban all gang activity off the internet, TikTok, all that shit. It won't have no value no more. Right now, it's value. Okay, and that's one thing I dislike about the internet is that whether it's positive or negative, it's still a click, it's still a view, it's still a interaction, and it's monetizable no matter what it is. And that's the part that's really, really disheartening. Whether somebody likes what you do or hate what you do, it's still a plus. If they took that shit off the internet, stop giving these people a platform to promote this shit, it have no value, and we either force it underground or force them to do something else that was gonna be a lot less volatile. What was the second part you asked me about?
Just how much trouble you can get by sending out a text, just simply by saying, you know, he's here.
You are an accessory. You are an accessory. Okay, if you send somebody a text saying that, oh, he's here, she's here, you are an accessory to that crime. You're gonna get the same time. You're gonna be in court. Everybody else in the handcuffs. I got a text from, so all I did was send a text. Don't mean that. Don't make no difference, bruh. Don't make no difference, sis. Okay, you were part. Who was that? I was during the pandemic. I was doing a podcast class for organization, and the young lady did just that. All she did was told somebody what somebody was, and that guy got killed, and she was sitting in court right with the rest of them. Okay, she was sitting in court right with the rest, facing the same charges. She got a break because her people had money. She still ended up doing some time, but she didn't do as much as the rest of those guys did. Yeah, you're an accessory to a crime. That's just like somebody sitting out in front of a car or a bank and telling them when the guard he looked out for the police. You're a part of that. You ain't gotta have a gun. You're still a part of it. So yeah, you might as well just walk in the bank with everybody else, or you might as well be one of the shooters because you got the same problems they do. You think it's just a text that is it's not a big deal. Trust me, it's a very big deal.
Yep. You know, Lonzo, in the niggaverse, there's no downtime. You know, even deaths, you know, niggas don't take off during deaths, but people have already, the other side have already started creating diss songs. His main op, Young and Ace, dropped a song first thing this morning. Some of his other ops drove to the location he was killed at, the Holiday Inn, and they're seen taking pictures in front of the Holiday Inn, even though they may or may not be the ones that do it. Why would you even give cops any reason to come look at you? You know what I'm saying? But talk to me about that aspect, though.
Dude, that's the ultimate form of clout chasing. That's the ultimate form of clout chasing, dude. When even if you didn't do it, you still want to put yourself, you can present the illusion that you may have had something to do with it. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. You put yourself in direct line of fire for the ops and the police. And then when you get rolled up on by the ops or the police, you're going to be crying. See, that's why I can't feel sorry for fools, man. I can't feel sorry for them. You put yourself in a position that you didn't have to be in, but then when something happened to you, we all supposed to cry. I can't cry. I cannot cry. I can't cry. I can't cry. I can't even feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for your family because they let your ass go this long being that stupid. But you know, if you making here's the bad part. If you're making money at it, people will still cheer you on and be crying at your funeral. Oh, he was making money. No, yeah, he may be making money, but look at the cost he had to pay for it. And that's what I keep telling youngsters all the time. All money ain't good money. I don't give a damn how green it is. All money ain't good money. And that right there is the perfect example.
Yeah, it's almost like you're reading my mind, man. Speaking of making money, Lonzo, the cold part is within the past 24 hours, his Instagram has gained 200,000 plus followers in less than 24 hours. His music has gotten millions of views since his passing. I mean, somebody is getting paid off this man's death, and I highly doubt it's his family.
Right, and you know, and that is the sad reality, Doc, is that once you're gone, you're more valuable. You're more valuable for a short period of time. Some are more valuable for a long period of time. But I never heard of this guy before until he got killed. So that goes back to 80% of the people we talk about. I don't hear about. I don't know. I've never heard this guy's music till he's dead. I didn't know he had any music out.
Yeah.
But again, you know, his ops or his people will support his memory by, you know, listening to his music and you know, in his honor. Meanwhile, somebody getting paid. It's probably going back to the YouTube, because unless he had his shit together, they don't know where to send the money.
Exactly. Yeah, or some white guy who, I don't know, but I doubt if it's his direct family. I'm gonna have to look into that. We're gonna touch base on that next week, because I'm very curious to see that. You know, this is very reminiscent of something else that we talked about at length when it happened